My name is Clarice Lam. I'm the chef and founder of the Baking Bean in New York City, and I'm going to show you how to make a cornet. For those of you who don't know what a cornet is something that we chefs use in the kitchen, which is basically a disposable paper piping bag. So this cornet, or disposable paper piping bag, is used for writing things that require very fine print, like on cakes with chocolate and so forth. I've got here just a regular sheet of parchment paper. It's a rectangular sheet. I would probably say maybe about 12 inches by 7 inches. That would be my guess. This really requires a lot of attention because I'm only going to show you once. All right, you're going to fold this like this. It's like origami, so fun, right? So you have now this piece of parchment that looks like this. I'm going to lay this back down. I'm going to take my big chef's knife here and slice it. Of course, you can use the scissors too. Now I've got 2 pieces. That means that this is going to make 2 cornets. Now, this is the part that gets kind of complicated for some people. You're going to do it with this short end facing you and the diagonal facing to the side. Here's the short end right here, and here's the diagonal right here. So your goal is to take this corner with the short end and try to make it meet up with this corner. So you're going to kind of hold this, put your finger in the center of the diagonal, and make a little twisty. See, just like that. Twist it so it becomes like a cone. So now you have this corner that was from the short end, and it's facing the same direction as the other corner that was from the long end. I'm going to continue to take this diagonal right here and just roll it around and continue the cone shape. Now you have a cone, right? Because you want to be able to cut the tip accordingly to your writing size. So I'm just going to tighten this up by pulling up on the tail, and you're just going to tighten your paper. So now I've got it very, very tight and very, very pointy. So now you still have this tail guy hanging out. You don't want that hanging out. So you're going to fold this inward so that your whole cornet, I like to call it a machine, stays in place. And now you have this. But then you still have this little flap right here, which is like, what do I do with that? Well, guess what? I'm going to fold that in here too, just to keep it nice and tidy. All right, so now you have this beautiful cornet with which to write. Generally, you're probably going to fill this with chocolate. I don't know what else, like maybe some royal icing. But another tip for you is when you're filling this guy, you're going to, after you fill it up only halfway because you don't want everything to ooze out the top. Now you see the seam down the center right here? Make sure that when you're sealing your bag, pretend that this guy has something in there. When you're sealing your bag, you want to fold it away from the seam, not towards the seam. Away means this way because the seam's right here. So away from the seam so that, again, nothing falls out. So this is how to make a cornet. My name is Clarice Lam from the Baking Bean in New York City, and happy munching to you. Om nom nom nom.